have just leaked the brand new Elite Bundle. If you didn't know what an Elite Bundle is, back in the Crew 2, we used to get 2 or 3 new cars in a bundle at the start of every update. It'd be about 2, 3, 4-ish weeks into the update. This time around, they've accidentally shown us this a week early. Quick thing I didn't actually really consider, but there is a chance that it might just be that Ivory Tower's closed up for the holidays, so they've posted this early because they've closed up for the holidays. If so, we've been spoiled with this being revealed a week early. In that case, it's not a leak, it's a reveal, but we don't really know, I guess. I refer to it as a leak in the rest of this video. Normally, it would be about half a week that they would actually start teasing anything like this, but this isn't just teasing. See, because the teasing would be outlines of the cars, or them in shadows, or obscured. They've just released it. They've accidentally published the article for next week on Ubisoft. Now, here's the thing. This happened ages ago. Honestly, this happened a while ago, where they accidentally published the article for the holidays. It was only on the Polish version of the Ubisoft website. Okay, let me try and make this turn well. There we go. I'm sorry. I couldn't do anything. It was only on the Polish version of the website. I saw it. I screenshotted it just in case before it got taken down, but it was public, so I would have been in my right to talk about it. In the end, I didn't, because it would have been a waste of a video, because the information that's in it now was not in it before. But like I said, that article eventually got taken down. It was an article that featured this thing right here, because this is the first Summit car of this update, coming next week. And we're about to switch out, but I'm not talking about Street 2 cars, so let's just head over to the article while I finish this grand race. And there we go. At the end of this pack here, we came 7th in the end. But like I was saying, they've done this before with this exact article. It released on the Polish version of the Ubisoft website and then was promptly taken down. And I mean that here on the Crew Motorfest's official site. I think it's there now. Yeah, it's currently there. But these are only supposed to be released a day before the week drops. And we've not even had any teasing for these yet, so it's going to be unfortunate if they were supposed to be teasing them. Well, on the website and on here, the Ubisoft Connect launcher, you can see the news article for this whole week early on the UK version of this website, and presumably all of them this time. It's going to be interesting to see if they take them down. I'm doing a video on it now because we've got all this extra information. So, welcome to This Week in the Crew 2. They do this every week. Come and celebrate the holiday season with the Crew Motorfest and race in the most beloved events and vehicles, complete, memorable, whatever's Summit. Like I mentioned, the Magma Edition Devo is making its return to the game. This car is a Crew 2 Summit car. It's the second Summit car ever, I want to say, or second or like 5th. Maybe the 3rd or 5th Summit car ever. And it's the first ever returning Summit car in the Crew Motorfest to return as a Summit car. And you can see we've got a much better shot of it right here. This car is the one that's returning. Looks pretty nice, honestly. It's a cool car to come back. And I was pretty mad at this thing coming back before. Now I kind of don't care because obviously we're getting 2 extra cars with it. Show off your fabulous festive look this holiday season. The custom show become number 1 of the holiday whatever. It's finally here. There's the whatever. Main stage bundle is of course the Dodge Challenger, SRT Demon, the Nissan GTR, the Lamborghini Huracan. This is the holiday special vehicles, 3 street cars. Sure. Then we got the custom bundle. It actually looks pretty nice. It's the... Do these not have names anymore? Oh, these don't have... Oh, they used to name these. The names were kind of cool. I'm upset they got rid of the names. Ford Mustang convertible, street with red neon valley tires, the red neon, the red vortex smoke, and the red segment underglow. And then finally, the big reveal, we have the Elite Bundle. Get your hands on the first Elite Bundle of the Crew Motorfest. The Bugatti Atlantic Concept and the Lamborghini SC20 are available with a whopping 20% off. Scoop them up, style on the competition. Now I'm going to talk about not only these 2 cars, but I'm going to talk about some details about Elite Bundles if you don't know how these are going to work. We've also got some Crew 2 information. The Deep Blue Edition Bugatti is returning if you want that. We've also got a bundle which, as you can see, has a name, and nothing else really relevant to do with the Crew 2, naturally. But these are our two cars. The Atlantic Concept and the SC20. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this might be one of my trademark on the Stick Drift podcast, a podcast out every single week about everything car culture, racing games, and motorsports. It might just be a trademark terrible opinion of mine that I always have on that podcast. But this might just be the ugliest Elite Bundle we've ever seen. And my big worry here is that this thing, the Lamborghini SC20, this might be that Lamborghini that we saw under a tarp in the Lamborghini trailer. If you didn't know, back a while ago, we got this trailer from Lamborghini. But a very important shot of this is right here, where we are looking at a garage with two Lamborghinis under tarps. And my big worry is that I used to think that that one there, I'm fairly certain, is the Huracan Technica, because that's been seen in a trailer promoting the game. This one here, I used to think was the Aventador SVJ Spider, because they were getting engine sounds for the SVJ. Now I'm kind of thinking, what if that is actually just the SC20? My hope here is the SC20 doesn't have a windshield, and this thing definitely has a windshield, so maybe we are still getting the SVJ, as well as the Huracan Technica there in the back. But sure, this may be the ugliest Elite Bundle we've ever gotten. If you wanted to know, this is what the SC20 looks like from the back. Honestly, probably the only good looking bit of this whole Elite Bundle. That I think actually looked kind of nice, but that might just be me. How do Elite Bundles work, though? Well, back in the Crew 2, we would get them every single update. It appears this time around, it's going to be every single season. In the Crew 2, we also got them at near the beginning of the season. This time, it seems like that's going to be the same thing. Obviously, around Christmas, which was often what would happen before, it's when we got the two Lamborghini Countaches, I believe, were the Christmas Elite Bundle of last year or the year before, if I'm not wrong. One thing that was very interesting, though, is that the new Gordon Murrays were not Elite Bundles. So it seems they have completely ditched Elite Bundles for the Crew 2, and are now only doing Elite Bundles for the Crew Motorfest. Unless those new Porsches that are coming out, the 959 in Street, okay, the old school one and a different old school one. Those three actually might be Elite Bundles, but they would be so late into the update. Those cars are coming out like basically near the end of the current Crew 2 update. So why would those be the Elite Bundle? Unless they're gonna make, unless the Land Rover Defender and the Land Rover Defender and the Audi RS-Q8 of the Elite Bundle for the Crew 2. Imagine. We get a Bugatti and a Lamborghini, and then and then the Crew 2 gets a Land Rover Defender and an Audi SUV. I couldn't imagine. Ooh, this thing is so goddamn touring cars are so slidey off-road. It's such a joke. I hate these settings, man. These settings are great for road cars, but goddamn. If you don't know, I got ESP off, I got traction control sport, but it just means I will go facing backwards when turning. Oh. Okay, right, Elite Bundles. So yeah, Elite Bundles are also often exclusive to the bundle. So you can't buy them separately for that update. You can buy them separately when the next update comes out, but you cannot during that update. Meaning, you might not be able to buy just the SC20. You might not be able to buy just the Bugatti ugly thing, Atlantic Concept, that's the one. Instead, you might have to buy them together, which is how Elite Bundles have worked. I'm sideways. I give up, honestly. Like, what am I supposed to do if I'm not allowed to turn when I go off-road? But of course, the other thing coming that day is the Magma Edition Devo. This one will be very nice to get back, actually. I mean, it should have been main stage. I don't like the fact that they're already having to rerun Summit cars, but I guess if they're also giving us the... What are the brakes on this thing? They suck! If they're also giving us the Bugatti long thing... It's basically a Bugatti, but with the BMW Z4 proportions, and a Lamborghini SVJ, but it went underneath a really low bridge and got its whole canopy chopped off, then I guess that makes up for the difference. But then again, something very interesting is we are getting these two cars but we're still missing a bunch of cars that we've seen in game before. We've never had any idea of the SC20 or the Bugatti Atlantic Concept. What we have seen in game is the Audi RS6 Avant. We have seen the Rimac Navira. We have seen a Nissan Titan Warrior Juke. We've seen a Ferrari touring car type thing with Red Bull. There's so many cars that we've seen in game, but they're not adding those ones. They're adding ones like this, the F8 Tributo, the Ferrari F8 Tributo, which actually was in a trailer recently, I believe. I think it was in the last European month trailer, or the Hoonigan trailer. I'm not sure, but I'm fairly certain they leaked that thing recently too. What a massive blunder though. What a massive blunder to accidentally release an article 1 week early. And look, I didn't want to make a video on the one last time because there was nothing relevant. There was nowhere near enough to talk about for a whole video. This time around, it's come with pictures and all. It's come with showing the Devo and showing the new Elite Bundle. It didn't have that before. Okay. Overtaken on the wide? Nope. Okay, overtaken on the inside? No. Okay, he's nitroing away. But this time around, unfortunately for them, it's public. It's very public. And they might take it down, but I am curious and maybe will feel sorry if they do have to adjust any kind of marketing campaign around the fact that these cars are now completely revealed. Because normally, they would only reveal cars a day before the actual cars drop. They'd tease them, but I don't know if they're gonna bother teasing them anymore. It is me and this guy really racing for 7th right now. And I'm just like, I'm too big of a car. Like, I'm the better car here, but I'm just too bulky of a car. There we go. Open on the inside. He went way too wide there on that turn, and we're absolutely through on our way to 6th. I'll use all my NOS, but I don't think it's going to be enough to make finish. There we go. 6th place. 7th place even. There we go. Thank you to popular members. A special thanks to famous members. And an insane thank you to star members, Danimal, the Manimal, and Grim Pepper. And an insane top of the top thank you to Icon members, HK. Head down there, subscribe. It'd be very much appreciated. Check out all the other stuff that I have on my channel. Oh my god. I'll see you on the next one.